everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are really well. I hope you enjoyed the first and second video about fashion. I'm very excited to be here today and to talk about cooking because I don't know if you know, but I had a cafe. I'm a chef. I worked as a chef for a long time. So today I just wanted to show you something that came up really out of nowhere a little bit. I opened my fridge and literally all I had was capsicum, and in my pantry I have pasta. I'm French, but I actually don't cook French at all, you know, like you expect butter and cream. I'm not actually having any dairy or any gluten anymore, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be tasty. So I guess also what you'll find on this channel is a lot of recipes that are allergen free and more like intolerance friendly. So a lot of things would be gluten free. Everything, all my cooking is dairy free. So if you are vegetarian or vegan, you're more welcome to have a look, and all my recipes will be plant-based. I thought that really inspired me. I saw like all those capsicums and I thought I can definitely come up with something. I stopped talking, we start right now. So for this recipe, you need some gluten-free pasta, or you can have any type of pasta. I'm using this one, their lentil pasta. You can find them at Woolworth, everywhere. You've got different brands. This is like the most common here. Some coconut yogurt to replace more like dairy. Olive oil, lots of capsicum, some salt, basil. The first step would be to actually make the capsicum, and then so they can cook and bake in the oven. The oven has been preheated at 180 to 200. So let's start with the capsicum. I'm a chef, so I've got OCD in the kitchen. So what I do is just use two bowls. So one is for the waste and one is actually for the capsicum. You've got hundreds of ways of actually cutting a capsicum. I'm sure that you know how to slice a capsicum. So what I do is I go around like that. I really don't mind having pips because everything is going to be blended. So if you've got little seeds, don't really worry about it. I just toss that. And also, as I said, it doesn't need to be perfect, like it's not going to be in the salad or anything, so really don't worry about how you slice it. You know, like you've got little pieces like that, you've got long strips like that, doesn't really matter, everything's going to be cooked. Now come here, sit. Now Frankie, shake, shake, good, yeah, catch. Billy, shake, shake. Ah, that's a good shake. The capsicum are all sliced. Some salt. You don't want too much because it sort of makes the capsicum sweat. The other ingredient is olive oil. I'm out, so I'm gonna put whatever I've got. Normally you would put at least 4 or 5 tablespoons. I had 4 capsicums. The other ingredient, obviously very important, is the basil. I'll show you a trick actually. Top of your basil, slice like that, and then you get the leaf. People love or hate, I guess it's like coriander. I keep them, so what I do, I put them in that tea towel which is wet. You slice the basil. I like it quite fine because I don't really like, you know, like pieces of basil in my food. So yeah, I just put that in there. And then I line a baking tray with some baking paper. Alright, and then I toss. Normally you would have lots and lots of olive oil, but anyway. That's what it looks like. Even like as a salad, that would be yummy. So I just line that on the baking tray. You can cook it for 20 minutes. I'll really confirm that at the end when it's ready. Pasta. I'll show you what the capsicum look like. See, I'm a bit sad because there is no oil, it doesn't get that shiny look. I'm just a bit disappointed, but The coconut yogurt will bring this creaminess. The capsicum have cooked. Obviously the difference that you will have compared to this recipe is yours would be soft, because without oil it's just not the same taste. I know some people, actually it could be good because some people I know are trying to be careful with how much oil and fat they're trying to get in the diet. I've got my NutriBullet. For this recipe you want to have quite a high speed blender, so I would recommend a NutriBullet with this attachment if you want to do a bigger portion. My ultimate favorite is the Vitamix, and so it's not the Thermomix, it's the Vitamix, which is a high speed blender. So yeah, so the difference between a NutriBullet, a Vitamix and a traditional blender is the Vitamix has this function which impulse like air, like tiny little bubbles of air, and that makes it so smooth that usually you actually don't need to add any fat. The air bubbles in the Vitamix create that smoothness that mimic a bit like what oil can do. So anyway, I'll show you what we do. So we put this in the blender with coconut yogurt. For this one, I would put about 2 tablespoons of this coconut yogurt, which is actually from Aldi, and it's actually the best one ever. It doesn't have any additives or any like preservative or anything. It's literally cream and ferment. So you can put like 2 generous one. I would normally put some extra olive oil, but anyway, some extra salt, really a dash of oat milk just to keep the blender going. Don't forget to take the spoon. Also, something that comes with this attachment is this called a temper. It is loud. I don't know if you can see. Alright, so you've got your cooked pasta here. Normally you would put extra olive oil. Look how beautiful it is. A bit of ASMR. Then you pour your pasta using nice bowls. Vegan feta. As I said, I don't have any dairy. And then you just crumble like that on the top. You put a little basil leaf. And then you've got your roasted capsicum, gluten-free, dairy-free pasta dish. Alright, moment of truth. It's actually better than I thought. It's really good. Approved! Thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope that gave you a bit of inspiration for maybe your next dinner. As my YouTube channel is very new, I would love you to subscribe to support the videos, and I see you next time. Bye! I just wanted to show you that that's like the behind the scenes, I guess, all the mess